Hi, tribe. We're twin oracles. Welcome. Hope you're having a wonderful day. We have a mediumship message here for you. But before we dig into that, we would like you to pause the video and grab yourself a warm cup of coffee, a hot cup of tea, perhaps a cookie of some sort, and come back and join us and we'll talk. We'll be here waiting for you. So, welcome back. We do have messages from those on the other side that are perhaps trying to connect with you. Now, there's someone in particular that is interested in conversing more with you. Perhaps they're, this might sound strange. This is for some of you. So we're going to pick up a few different timelines. You could, because it's general. From people on the other side that are trying to converse with you. So different storylines. So you might resonate with just one of the storylines, with two of them, or with all of them. You might resonate with just one of them. So take what resonates and leave the rest. Don't try to make it force into your situation. You'll know if the message is for you or not. So we're not saying that you're going to resonate with all of this. Just choose the appropriate storyline that best works for you. And if maybe none of the messages resonate with you, that's okay too. Just catch us on the next video. Or at a later date. So it feels these are going to be messages today from someone or some people on the other side. There's going to be different scenarios, different messages from different people on the other side for some of you collective, maybe not all of you. Okay, so let's start. The first message I'm getting is there's someone on the other side. They're trying to connect with you. They've been trying to send you messages. And this person feels as though it's someone that you lived with. You lived in the same home together. It feels as though you were very close to this person, very connected to this person. I'm not sure. For some of you, I'm picking up that this person might have really been into technology or on the computer. They might have even been into blogging, I'm hearing. Or journalism. So if this message resonates with you, then this message is for you. This person has been, I'm getting a visual of you looking down at your phone and somehow it went on a text message and the text message says hi. And you're like, how did this get here? Like, I didn't even click on my text messages and who's saying hi to me? But you think it's like no big deal, like, oh, hi. But this person is actually trying to get your attention. Eagerly, I heard trying to get your attention. And this is one example of how they're trying to get your attention. It feels like they've tried to send many examples to get your attention, but you just might be like, oh, whatever, it was probably just auto type, or you kind of are brushing it off to it being no big deal. Something along those lines. Now, this person could have also been someone who hovers over, who perhaps used to hover over you when you were on the computer. I'm just seeing, someone is at the computer, and whether you're the person at the computer or this person on the other side was at the computer a lot, you would hover over them or they would hover over you. The message that they're saying is perhaps it was annoying then, but this is like them trying to let you know that this message is for you, if that does resonate with you. And so, please comment down below if you feel compelled to do so. Feel free to do so. Yeah, so if this message resonates with you, please do comment below. But yeah, it does feel like, you were probably at that time annoyed with this. Or yeah, you might have been, if they were the ones doing the hovering, you might have been annoyed by it. If you were the one doing hovering, they think now it's quite funny. Like, oh, I took it so seriously then, but if I can only do that again, I wouldn't have taken it so seriously. That's another message coming through. So that's one person on the other side that is trying to connect with someone here on Earth, trying to get their attention. They have a specific message for them, and they're basically, at this point, just trying to drop a seed, trying to get your attention so that you will pay attention to the signs in the future. Okay? Now, for others of you, I'm picking up that I'm hearing the word sudden. There was a sudden separation So there's someone on the other side that was separated from you suddenly, out of the blue.
Sudden loss.
You could have now for some of you this might have been a partnership, boyfriend and girlfriend. You could have recently broken up, and then this loss happened, and now you're feeling lost without this person. You might be in the stage of mourning still, grieving this person's loss, and it might have been at the early stages of it. I do want to take a moment to tell you, and this message is for everyone watching, if you've lost a loved one, no matter how close or how dear they were in your life, how distant they were in your life, if it was from years ago, if it was recent, there's no such thing as time and space or place. And so I want to say that no matter how long ago this was, I'm terribly sorry, and we feel your pain, and we just want to say how sorry we are. In addition to this, though, we do want to say that our loved ones are never, although it feels they're so far away, they're closer than we think. So I really want you to take this message to heart. Okay, they're closer than what we think. And if you ask them to show themselves, to show you a sign, they will. But always give it, I would say, anywhere from 3 to 6 months after their passing before you try to connect with them, because you might interfere with them trying to transition if you try to intervene before then. So to be on the safe side, I would say give it 6 months. If you're wanting to connect with this person, wait those 6 months after their passing before trying to connect.
After they're passed.
Yes, after they've passed. Wait 6 months after the person's passed before trying to connect with them. Okay? So going back to this one here, it feels like as though it could have been early stages. Maybe you were going out with this person in infant stages. Maybe you were in a couple months into this relationship.
For some of you, it was someone that you had a relationship with for 6 or 7 or 8 years that ended maybe 8 years ago, and now you heard that perhaps they had gone, that they passed away.
And then others of you, this relationship was under a year old, a year or less, okay? But it was in its infant stages. I'm not sure if this person loved butterflies.
For some of you, our condolences again, you could have lost an infant.
That's what I was just going to say as well. My twin took the words out of my mouth. But for some of you, this could have been a child that was just an infant that you lost. So again, our condolences to you.
And just take a moment to breathe. And
this person loved butterflies. Either you or them loved butterflies. And this person was childlike, not in a bad way. You know, they love to have fun, they love to play, they love to smile, they love to just have that childlike wonder, is what I'm hearing. Childlike wonder. Okay? So that was the second person that's trying to come through with the message for you. Now we're going to move on to a third person from the other side that's trying to connect. Now this one has a different message. And this one here, the message they're trying to bring through is they're asking for reconciliation from you. Now this could be someone that...
Or forgiveness.
Yeah, reconciliation or forgiveness. And it could be someone who maybe betrayed you in the past. Maybe you betrayed them and you want their forgiveness, or they betrayed you and they want your forgiveness. Place it how it resonates with you. And again, if this message does not resonate with you, do not try and make it fit. Okay,
It's
the
okay.
next one might be your message. It's okay if this message is not for you. But this person, again, there's some sort of betrayal that happened here. Okay, it caused pain, separation. There was some sort of deceit. And this person's coming through strongly. They love to be out in nature, or you love to be out in nature. They're coming through with the message of forgiveness, wanting to reconcile. It almost feels as though before they can transition, it's like they want to receive this sort of reconciliation before they can cross over fully. It's almost like they're still here in limbo, if you will, wanting to clear this up, complete this, so that they can move forward.
For some, this person was into hunting. For others, this person was into construction, perhaps building roads, building highways. For some of you, this person was into landscaping.
So please comment below if this resonates with you.
Okay, so what I'm picking up here, this one,
okay, sorry, we're just kind of figuring out which one should go next because I have one more last one. I think I might talk about my last one and then you can take over from here. So the fourth one, there's a fourth person here. This person's name might have been Kim, or your name is Kim. They might have had a tattoo of a heart, or you have a tattoo of a heart. This person could have been a friend. This person liked to have fun and live in the moment. This person was, it feels like they were your rock. And you could have met them as a stranger, and that relationship as a stranger turned into or developed into a beautiful relationship. It was like this person became your rock. And again, it could have been a friendship. So this was the person that you would call when you were going through difficult times. This was the person that you know would give you raw truth. They wouldn't tell you what you wanted to hear. They wouldn't say things to make you feel good. They would call it like they see it. And this person might even be saying to you, like, just calling them like I see it, like something along those lines. This person was very authentic, very raw. They didn't beat around the bush.
And they were rough around the edges.
Yes, but in a beautiful way. Rough and refined. It was funny. They might have even been a Gemini. I'm picking up Gemini. They might have been rough and refined all at once.
Or they might have had a twin.
Or this person could even be your twin. I'm not sure, but
yes, this could.
My condolences to you.
Could have been a twin sister,
or a twin
your rock.
brother.
Yeah.
But this person, like, I'm hearing better half. Like maybe you'd say, "Oh, this is my better half," or something along those lines. The message this person has is that they're really funny. This person was a very funny person. Always had a wisecrack. Always had something to say about something. Always had that comic relief or that joke to tell, and very spontaneous with it, might I add. But it's almost like this person saying, "Don't worry, sis," or "Don't worry, bro. I'm stronger where I am now to help you." Or like, I can help you more from here than there on earth. They're making some sort of comment along those lines. And the message that they have is they don't want you to, they want you to go through all the different stages, right? They want you to go through the grief, and they want you to go through all the feelings that you would go through with a loved one, losing a loved one. They want you to mourn and go through the grieving and all that, but ultimately they want you to know that sorry, I just heard them say a few different things, and they all came in so quick that I didn't catch any of them. 1 second. It's like, I can help more from afar. I'm your number one fan. And I haven't gone anywhere. Those are 3 messages that this person is clearly saying. That's the message they have for you. And I heard them say, I'm just a phone call away. Just a phone call away. And so with that, what they want you to know is that if you call upon them for messages or for help or assistance or whatever that looks like, they will be there, whether it's through the form of a heart. This person might have had a tattoo, I'm not sure. But for example, if they had or maybe they loved hearts, or maybe they had a tattoo of a heart. Let's just go with that theme. So if you see a heart somewhere, this person is trying to communicate with you. They might even simply be telling you, I love you. I love you. But nonetheless, this person, the biggest message they want you to know is they're not far away. I mean, all 4 of these people have the same message. But this one in particular is saying, hey, I'm just a phone call away. So that's all I've got for you here on my end. Now my twin is going to take over from here.
All right, so on my end, I have something that's just a little bit,
And sorry, one more thing. Comment below if this resonates with you. It does allow your energy to be put into this channel so that moving forward, when we do offer these videos on mediumship, your energy is in the channel so that the videos or the messages might be catered more to your energy as well. But please do comment below. We do want to hear from you. We do want to hear from you if these messages resonated with you, whatever the case might be.
all right, so we saved mine till the very end. Just take a few deep breaths.
Take a sip of coffee or tea. Have a drink of water.
We'll wait. We're here for you. And then just take a moment.
The energy of those four. So if you hear a ring in the background, I'm going to ring it 3 times. And while you're allowing yourself to breathe into the energies of this sound, allow the sound to take away any heaviness, any grieving, any mourning.
And also allow the sound to clear your space so you personally can receive messages from your loved ones, because you can do this too. You are the direct channel for your loved ones to show themselves and speak to you as well. So,
and I'm also hearing the word Albert or Alberta. I'm not sure, but here we go. So allow the 3 rings.
Maybe close your eyes and just take a few deep breaths. Well done. And it's always a good practice every day throughout the day just to pursue this practice of just being in silence and just breathing in and out slowly and deeply, releasing the burdens of the day, clearing your mind, and being open to receiving beautiful, loving energies. Now, this one is a little bit deeper, a little bit heavier. And what I mean by that is I'm picking up on, and in earth, on this earthly plane right here, right now, we are all at this given point in time and at every given point in time doing the best that we can. That is the truth. Never beat yourself up for where you are or what you're doing or what you have done or what you haven't done.
Or what others have done or what others haven't done. Never underestimate your work and other people's work in doing the best that they can.
So bottom line, don't judge yourself and be the last person to judge others. Be the last person to point fingers at others, because we're all doing the best that we can. And so this message is about someone who has passed. You see yourself in them, and they would see you in them, and they would say to you, don't do what I do. Don't follow me. You can do better. What I mean by this is perhaps I'm picking up on an ancestral patterning, an ancestral trauma, an ancestral generational patterning, an ancestral patterning that's been going on from generation to generation to generation within your family. And you'll know what this is. You will definitely know what this is. It's something that you see you're doing, your mom did, or your dad did, or your brother is doing, or your aunt is doing or was doing, or your uncle is or was doing. It's something that's common within your family bloodline. So it's some form of addiction. It could be a codependency on someone. It could be abusive relationships. It could be alcoholism. It could be drugs. It could be... Our hearts go out to everyone here, like we said, and we'll always repeat and say, because that is the truth. But it could be heavy things. It could be sexual abuse. It could be abuse in general. It could be suicide. It could be a lot of different things.
For a lot of different people.
Mm-hmm. And our disclaimer is that we are not doctors, we are not lawyers, we're not providing any form of financial assistance or mental health assistance. Or psychiatry or anything of the sort. If you feel you need any of these things, reach out to professionals for further help and further assistance. But just know that you're not alone and that you have been and always will be supported, even though you don't see it, even though you don't feel it. And for those of you that you are resonating with this, you are supported. And this is evidence right here, right now, of you being supported. Because how else can we be saying this to you right now if there was not someone in heaven up above looking down upon you now?
Telling you how loved you are and how supported you are and how special and cherished you are, how unique and one of a kind you are.
And most importantly, that you're seen right here, right now. You're being heard. You're not alone. People see you. Your loved ones from up above, they see you. They know what you're going through. They know how hard this is. They know the addiction, they know the obsession, they know the codependency, they know that it's controlling you, they know that it's blocking you, they know that it's restraining you, they know that it's chains being bound, they know that you've had enough, they know that you can't take anymore, they know that you've tried time and time and time again to break these chains and break the shackles and free yourself. They know this. They know this. They see that you've tried. They see that you are doing the best that you can. So you see you're not alone. You are being seen. For those of you that this is resonating with. For some of you, this person, they gave you a camera. They bought you a camera as a gift, birthday gift perhaps, Christmas gift. For some of you, you bought them a camera. They were a photographer. Or they loved taking pictures. For some of you, you love taking pictures. For others of you, they gave you, or you remember perhaps as a child, some sort of trinket or a photo or something that has a camera in it, like a picture of a camera in it. This person, for others of you, is someone that loved making memories. Right? They had their codependencies going on, but at the same time, I hear them say, maybe this is something they would say, let's make a memory together.
Let's make the memory last with a picture.
And for others of you, I'm picking up that this person gave you something, a trinket of some sort, and said, keep this as a keepsake. Keepsake. For others of you, it's a picture that you took of this person, and it is your favorite picture that you took of this person.
For some of you, I'm not sure what it's called, maybe you can write it in the comments below, but it's this little square plastic thing that,
Kaleidoscope?
yes, or is it the one that you snap and you see pictures of someone? Like you can get 20 pictures put in it, you look through it
Oh,
with
like a
your
little
eye.
tiny camera trinket, yeah.
Yeah, some of you it's that. Others of you it could be what my twin had just
A
mentioned,
kaleidoscope?
kaleidoscope. And some of you I'm hearing that when they said keep this as a keepsake, this might not be for everyone, probably a small percentage of you, but I'm hearing that somehow you accidentally lost this. It was maybe lost in a move, I'm hearing, and this person, and you haven't been able to forgive yourself for this. And so the one message that this person has for you is, hey, it's okay. I'm still alive in your memories. I'm alive in your heart. And the biggest message that this person has for you is also that they want you to know. They want you to see yourself. They want you to hear yourself. They want you to be seen by you. They want you to be heard by you. They want you to see yourself the way they see you. Pure love. You are pure love. Whether you know this or not, yes, you've had challenges and struggles and you've done the best that you can. And know that your current situation is not your final destination. And the bigger the addiction, the bigger the codependency, the bigger whatever this pattern is, the bigger your purpose.
So, what does this person want to tell you? A couple things. One of the messages that this person wants to tell you very, very, very clearly is just because their physical body is not resting in your life right here, right now, they're not present in your life physically, it does not mean that the relationship between you and this person ended. This goes back to what my twin had said earlier, that they're trying to get your attention. So somehow this video has even gone full circle back to that. This person is trying to get your attention. They're trying to tell you that they are still here with you. Some of you, you've been experiencing like weird things happening.
Flickering of lights.
You can see like a flickering of a light, something of the sorts. And that can be them trying to get your attention. For some of you, I just heard that you have this bird that keeps pecking at your window or at your door, at the outside wall of your house or of your building. And they peck, 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 peck. That is a loved one trying to get your attention. Perhaps they're telling you it's time to move. And if it's not them trying to tell you, for some of you, that bird's trying to tell you, that ancestor, this person that has passed, is trying to give you the message, it's time to move. For others of you where this does not resonate, they're asking you to move on, to heal, to grieve, to mourn, to heal, to feel the pain, to allow some time in that healing energy, that painful energy, and to surrender and release them and to clear some room in your heart space, because in clearing some room in your heart space, you will be able to connect to them. So for some of you, this person is saying, move on, heal from this, because I want to connect with you. There's things I want to tell you. There's things I have to say. This relationship is not over. For some of you, this person is saying, if this is someone that you used to dance with, you know, if this was your mom that you used to dance with in the kitchen, or, you know, if this was your dad that you used to slow dance with at a wedding, place it where it fits. If it's a friend or, you know, a sister that or brother that you would just like freestyle with, just, you know, just to have some fun, right? They're saying, and if this resonates with you, they're saying to, and if you feel strong enough to do so, right? They're saying to go to the graveyard and dance around their grave. Do like a little, you know, freestyle, or do a little slow dance, or dance with them the way that you would when they were here. They want you to know that this relationship is not over. Just because the physical body, the physical tangible body is not here, it does not mean that it ended this relationship between you and them. The relationship is not over. So the second message really strongly here that they have for you is, let's talk about this addiction or this family ancestral patterning or family trauma. This thing, let's call it this thing, that you've seen within your family bloodline from generation to generation.
It's repeated itself.
Mm-hmm. They want to tell you that as my twin had mentioned, your current situation is not your final destination. This is not going to be your be all end all. It's not. It's not. And for those of you that this is resonating to a T, as you sip on your tea or coffee, for those of you that this is resonating with, you are seen and you are heard and you are loved by your loved ones in heaven. How else can I be giving you this message if they don't know, right? So let's talk about, in a most loving way, let's talk about this thing, whatever it may be. Your loved ones are telling you that this is not your final destination. They're telling you that in time, you will end this for once and for all. This is part of your purpose. This is part of your path. It is part of your purpose and part of your path to experience this thing, quote unquote, right now.
Again, whatever this pattern is that has repeated itself from generation to generation.
Whether it's, addiction or alcoholism or drugs or abuse of any sort, anything, whatever it is that you've seen within your bloodline.
You've been chosen to complete it in your lifetime.
So you've first been chosen to experience it, right? So don't beat yourself up if this is what you were chosen for. I want you to breathe into that for a minute. Do not beat yourself up if we're saying right now, your loved ones are telling you that you were chosen to experience this, and now you're chosen to break and heal this ancestral patterning, and to heal this ancestral patterning for you and for others down the road. This is your life purpose. This is your life path. You are chosen for this. So then why, moving forward, why would you ever consider beating yourself up over experiencing what this thing is? Sure, maybe you didn't know in the past that you were chosen. Maybe you didn't know you were chosen to experience it. Maybe you didn't know you were chosen to break this generational curse or patterning or generational trauma, whatever it feels to you, whatever you want to call it as. We don't have to label it as anything other than a thing. But now you know. For some of you, your loved one had a white dog, a cute little white dog. For some of you, this person would wear plaid. They had this like black and red checkered plaid sweater that they would wear all the time. And they're saying, you cannot deny these messages. You are here to break this and to transform your life and to transform the lives of all the generations moving forward after you. What does that mean? Well, it means if you have children, you'll be able to break this for them and their children and their children and so on and so forth.
And heal the past as well.
Mm-hmm. And to also exactly
as you heal the past in the now, you heal the past now, and you also heal generations to come. So what they want to tell you on a very deep level is to love from this point moving forward, now you know, and knowing is half the battle. The other half the battle is, what are you going to do with it now? Let's just breathe for a minute. And release anything from your heart if it's weighing heavy. Take a sip of water, coffee, tea. And let's just talk here with love. Let's just chat for a minute. Now that you know these truths, because if you're still here listening, there are parts of this that resonate with you 100%. So now you know the truth. And now you know what your loved ones want to say. Now you know you're not alone. Now you know they can see you. Now you know that they want to talk to you. And now you know that they want you to see them and talk to them and communicate to them.
So what they want to tell you is to not beat yourself up. Do not sabotage. Do not self-sabotage or beat yourself up for the circumstance that you find yourself in the past or find yourself in now. And for those of you that have broken free from this, congratulations. You can all do this. This is all part of your destiny if you're here listening and watching. And so they don't want you to beat yourself up. They want you to know how loved you are and how seen you are by them. They have so much love for you. They have an enormous, unbounding amount of love for you that you can't even imagine. It is a massive, unlimited amount of love. I can see it. I can feel it. And they want to dump this love on you right when you think that you're all alone and there's no one and there's no way that you can get through this. They're saying, yes, you can, and yes, you will. And step up to your resilience and step up to your strength. It's just a matter of time. And pick yourself up. And if you fall back down again, that's okay. But pick yourself up again.
Pick yourself up and try again.
Try again. If at first you don't succeed, pick yourself up and you try again. You can pick yourself up and try again. Try again. So you can listen to that song, make that song your strength, your motivation, your determination. Know that you've got this. Know that they are connected to you. You are one with them. They love you passionately, endlessly, enormously. And they want you to know that you will not end like them. You will break free from this.
For them.
You will liberate yourself from this. You will transform. You will do this for yourself. You will do this for them in honor of them. And you will do this for your children and their children. And you will do this for all generations past, in the past, if you don't have children. You are doing this for humanity as a whole. Humanity as a whole. Because as you heal yourself, you heal the world. This is truth. We are all one. And so the main message they want to tell you is that they are one with you right now. Even though you cannot see their body, they are one with you. And you are one with the world. So when you are not, we want you to know you are not alone. We hear you, we see you, and we feel you. That's how we know you can do this. And that's how we know where you're at now.
And please comment below if this resonates with you.
Now, so it's time to grow from this, time to transform your life. For those of you that this resonated with, we do offer family constellations.
So a couple messages that were coming through. As Mike was saying, we do offer family constellations. If you need help or if you feel compelled, just comment below, or you can even email us.
And you can research a little bit about what that is and what it does and see if it resonates for you.
But this family patterning, this ancestral pattern, this healing, this message that came out from this loved one, it's not something that comes out in all our mediumship sessions. This might be the first or even the second video that we've done where...
I believe it was the first. There was one other video where we made mention of it, but...
This is the first video where ancestral patterning has come out so strongly pertaining to family constellations. So we just had to honor that. Okay. Now this is a message for, it seems like there might be a few of you out there that are kind of on the fence, asking yourself if, one of these messages resonated for you or not, if the message was meant for you or not. And for those of you that are kind of unsure or confused or uncertain, there's a couple more messages that came out. And for some of you, when you lost this person, you lost a part of you. For those of you who feels this and have, gone through a lot of the journey, almost at the end of their journey of, grieving and mourning the loss and the anger and all those emotions that come up and whatnot. and you're at the end of that, this family member wants to tell you it's time. It's time. It's time to feel alive again. It's time to start living, and it's time to feel alive again. Again, this is for those of you where, you know, this person could have passed a while ago. This person could have passed years ago, a year or more or so ago, okay? So they just kind of want to give you a little extra push and say it's time, because you've lost yourself so much and you've kind of gone so down, that they are trying to bring this to your attention so that you can pick yourself back up again, okay?
If at first you don't succeed, pick yourself up and try again. You can dust yourself off and try again.
Definitely not in the career, in the same business.
No.
So another message that's coming through, if some of you are kind of questioning, well, is this message for me? Was it message for me? I'm not sure. There's someone on the other side that had a phobia of spiders. So if that message resonates with you, then yes, that message was for you and meant for you. If there's someone that is on the other side that had a phobia of spiders, they're definitely coming through for you with a message.
And so if there was a part of the video that resonated with you, then yes, that message was for you.
Okay, thank you for that clarification. And last but not least, I'm hearing the word food bank. So if you or this person worked at a food bank, then they want you to know that yes, that message that you heard prior was definitely a message for you.
And I heard one of, like, for some of you, this person was a bus driver of some sort. Bus driver or taxi cab driver?
Transport
Or
driver.
truck driver, yes, or truck driver.
Okay, so I think that's all we have for you.
We hope that you enjoyed your cup of coffee and tea with us.
And feel free to comment below with any feedback you might have, if these messages resonated for you, if partially did, one of them did, more than one message resonated with you.
We've done our best and always do our best in all these videos, especially these sensitive ones with the mediumship ones, to be as light as we can be, keep it light and playful, and to be as loving and understanding and compassionate. All our love goes to you, our compassion goes to you. Please, if we said something wrong, you know, it was never meant, or our intentions were never meant in that way. You know, we always do deliver our messages with great love.
We do our best to deliver them with love and purity. So if you have any questions, comment below. Tell us what you think about this video. Let us know if you want to hear more of these videos pertaining to mediumship. Take a moment to like, subscribe to our channel,
and
hit
share
that notification bell, so you know when our next upcoming mediumship videos are going to be. And share these videos with friends and loved ones. During these times, a lot of people, including ourselves, have lost loved ones. So we know how difficult of a journey it can be, and you just never know who you can help.
And we love you unconditionally. We ask that you love yourself unconditionally. We ask that you dump and pour that love onto you, especially if you're dealing with something heavy, and you've been trying to get out of it. You know, you're seen, you're heard. We understand that you've been trying. It's clear. Keep going. Don't beat yourself up. Don't sabotage. We're all one. We're all connected. If you know someone that is struggling, going through hardships, be there for them. Be there for them. Be there to love them, support them, uplift them. You'll get through this, and you will come out of this. You will break free from this, and just know that you're loved. You're loved and you're seen, and we love you unconditionally, and we hope that you love yourself unconditionally too. As always, love from Twin Oracles. We hope you liked and enjoyed, and catch us on the next one with your cup of coffee and your cup of tea or a glass of water. We love you.
enjoy the rest of your day.
Bye.
Bye for now.